Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand Leetcode problem number 3025. We have to find the number of ways to place people, right? One. And the question is saying that you are given a 2D array points of size n cross 2 representing the integer coordinates of some points on the plane. Okay. So we have given a array and it is saying that there can be n number of elements, but it is n cross 2 means each element contains pair of 2. Okay, like x and y is a 2, and so we'll multiply by this 2 into n, so it will become n into 2, right? So it is saying coordinates of some points on a 2D plane we have given. This is the points we have given. So if you scroll a little bit up, you see that these are the points we have given on the plane, right? This is a x-axis, this is a y-axis, you know, the Cartesian plane, right? Where we mark these points, and this is become 1 1 2 2 3 3. Okay, so that's what we are saying here, and each element at points is the pair of two element x and y. So it is saying count the number of pairs of point A and B. So if we will take 2 points, so we have to count the number of pairs of point A and B, where A is the upper left. Okay, not the upper left, it should be the left side, but it should be upper left, right? So it is saying A is on the upper left side of B, right? And there are no other points in the rectangle or line they make, including the border. Okay, so return the count. So in this case, if you understand, it is saying there is no way to choose A and B. So A is on the upper left side of B. A is on the upper left side of B. Okay, so what exactly it is saying that we have given a distinct point, we can say, on 2D grid, and we must count the ordered pair. Okay, so it was ordered pair of what? A and B, you can say. Okay, in such a way, let me tell you how. This example, you can say it's better. Yes, we'll go through this example so we'll understand clearly. Okay, so very first, what we have given, we have given a point, you can say, and these points are distinct, means these points are unique on this grid, we can say. And so we must count the order pair A and B, right? So order paired, we can say, I'm talking about the order pair, right? So order pairs are A and B, we can say. Okay, so A should be uh, upper, is saying upper left of B. Okay, in such a way, it means it should be, if we talk about let's suppose x, means xa should be less than equal to xb, understand? And ya should always greater than yb. Then we can say this. Okay, we can say you must count order pair, right? You have to count what? Count order pair A and B, where A is upper left of B. It means xa is less than equal to xb, and ya is greater than equal to yb, right? And the axis aligned rectangle or line, we can say. Okay, so if you observe here in this, it should be either what? The x, the axis rectangle or line with A, right, as the top left, and B should be as a bottom right. If we'll talk about the A, so A should be represent, we can say, the top left, right, and B should be, we can say, the bottom right. Can we say that? So if B as a bottom right and has no other points inside or on its border, okay. So can I say again? We can say that we have to find out count order pair where A is upper left of B and x axis, on the x axis xa should be less than equal to xb and ya should be greater than equal to yb, okay. And the axis aligned rectangle it should be, or a line should be there with A as a top left and B as a bottom right and has no other point inside or outside the border. And so we have to return the pair. uh, there is a constant we have also given, n should be less than 50, means the coordinate should be in 0 to 50. We can say that. We'll talk about later, but just first understand this. So if you talk about this example, okay, so points we have given and answer is given is 2, right? So we have to find the pairs. So what are the valid pairs? Very first, if you say a we can say is we can take what 4 4, let's suppose 4 and 4, and b we can take is 6 2. This is a good example, right? Then we can take a is equal to 2 6 and b should be 4 4. Let's check. So this is a valid pair, okay. This is a valid pair. When a is 4 4, then b is 6 2. When a is 2 6, then b is 4 4, okay. What is invalid here? Understand? Invalid pair. Invalid pair is when we take a is 2 6, okay, and b is we can take 6 2, okay. In that case it lies inside the rectangle, right? If you see here, if you take the order pair 4 4 and 6 2, either you're taking 2 6 and 4 2, right? Then this time the points doesn't lies in the rectangle in both cases, right? Okay. But when we take these 2 points, right, these points is going inside the rectangle. Understand? So that is why you can, if you represent the in the graph, then you can understand, okay. So x is what? Is a x-axis which is sorted, right? So better if you sort it, then you will understand clearly, okay. So if we will sort this value, the given value, let's call 2 6, right? Then we can sort 4 4, and then we can put what 6 2, right? So if we'll sort this is the point we have, right? So here we have sorted by what? X-axis, okay. 2 4 and 6, these are sorted, right? So that we should understand. And if you sort it, you will get the value like this graph and this graph, okay? So that's what we should do, understand, okay. So after sorting the x-axis values, right, these are the x-axis value, right? So if we sort this, right, with the x-axis, and let's suppose the y in the decreasing order, okay. So these x values are in increasing order, we can say, and these y are in decreasing order, can we say? So after sorting x in increasing order and y in decreasing order, okay, for each pair given in the points, right? So we have to fix I as a index. Okay, so we'll take the pointer movement concept and we'll scan in this as a O of n square, right? So we have to fix, let's suppose I will take I and j, right? In the grid, right? We can say one will go into I and another will go in j, right? So what will happen when, let's suppose when we fix the I as a index, we can say, then we have to scan j, and j should be always greater than I. So when we say we have to scan j greater than I as what? As b's index. Okay, so b index from left to right we have to go. Understand? So we have to scan all those elements, right? And then, because let's suppose we are at here somewhere, okay, at this position. When we are going I, let's suppose here, okay, it means what? Or let's suppose we'll go here at this point. In this case, I, we have fixed it. Okay, it means we should now check what? J. So j we will start out from here, let's suppose left side. So we'll keep increase, but in this case, let's suppose we know that I is here, right, at this point. It means if we start the j should be greater than which value? B, I. Okay, that is why I'm saying j should be greater than I. Okay, so we first will fix the I as a index, and then we'll scan j is greater than I as a b index from left to right, we can say, and we'll keep the max y because it's a highest b we count so far, this a, and so we'll count the value and we'll sort it. Okay, so we'll keep max y is the highest b we have counted so far for this, and similarly we'll count b if uh, we have what? Yb is greater than ya is greater than yb, we can say. Okay, and then we'll check yb is greater than max y, right? And so we'll set this max y is equal to yb, right? So if we have the sorted one like this in this concept, right, we can find easily. Let's understand how. Very first approach should be not different. Okay, so if we will sort this, what will happen? It will get 2 6, then we'll get 4 4, and then we'll get what? 6 2. Means x should be increasing, right, and y should be decreasing, right? That we have seen. Very first, let's understand. We'll take I equal to 0, and we want 2 pointers, right? Will I at 0. At that time, a we will take as a 2 and 6, and we'll say the max y we will keep at a infinity value, minus infinity. Okay, why we are taking, I will tell you how. First keep understanding. Then when I is 0, means j should be what? I told you j should be greater than I, right? So this part will start. Let's understand. I will start from where? At 1. It means b we will start at where? Let's suppose we have 4 4. Okay, so very first what we need to check, we need to check is 6 is greater than equal to 4. We're talking about y a is greater than yb. Yes, right? And the 4 yb is greater than minus infinity. This is also true. So we'll say okay, then what you can do, just count 1, right, and set max y is equal to 4. So this is what we will do when j is 1. Then we'll take j equal to 2, where b we will say is what? 6 and 2. Okay. This time we'll check 6 is greater than 2. Yes, greater than equal to 2. And but we have to check what? The yb is greater than 4. No, right? This is no. It means we have to skip it. We will not do anything. Now what we need to do? We have to increase this time I. I become 1 now. Means we will take another a, and a is this time is 4, 4. Correct? And we'll say max y, we will set as minus infinity. Then we'll say j equal to 2, right? And because I is 1, at this time we'll take b equal to 6 and 2. So we'll say 4 is greater than equal to 2, and 2 is greater than minus infinity. Can we say that? So this works fine. So we'll say count is 2. Okay. We'll say max y is 2. Similarly, we'll check for I equal to 2. Here we have is a equal to 6, 2, but there is no j, right? No j. So we'll not do anything. That is why we'll take the count. Total is 2, because we have found count is coming 2, so total will become 2. So why this work? Because once you have accepted a, b with y, right? That is called y, we can say. So later when we talk about b, right? So y should be less than equal to y. So we'll create a rectangle that includes earlier b inside the border, as we can see in these examples, right? So it includes inside, right? So this should be rejected. Okay, that we will check. And single max y check enforces empty rectangle, so it will fix a, and this will give you O of n square after sort. So the approach is good. So what is our intuition? Our intuition is to implement up. Very first we'll do the sorting by x-axis ascending, y-axis a descending, right? That is a ties, right? So we'll scan the right current is, let's suppose xa is less than xb, and so we'll fix a. So you want b y's for to form the strictly decreasing record sequence. So each will accept b, and it should be new highly y among the given candidates, right? So that will ensure you that no third point sit in the rectangle. Okay, so that we will do here. So let's understand. Give me 1 second. What can I have written here? So as I told you, we have to sort it. How we are going to sort? Okay. Very first, we'll take the arrays and we'll do the sort. Right. Here we'll pass two things. Let's call, we have a, and no. Very first we have to pass the points. Right. Pass the points. So we have to sort it, but we have to sort based on our things, right? Let's call, we have a and we have b. So two elements we have to sort to x-axis and y-axis, right? So let's sort. Let's suppose if a at 0 is equal to a at 0, if this is true, it means what? We have to take b at 1, we can say with b at 1 minus, we can say a at 1, correct? So it will sort, right? Similarly, if not, it means a at 0 minus a at 0. Understand? Very first we'll do this concept. Okay, so what we are doing actually here, we want the x-axis as ascending, right, and y as a descending. Understand? This is what we need to do. Then we'll take result. Okay, and we'll start from 0. Okay, then we'll take how many points we have given. We'll count the points dot length, because this is 2D array. Now we'll go for O(n) square, and for that we need to go int I equal to 0. I should be less than n I plus plus. So we have to go for all the pairs. So I'm talking about very first the pair. Let's call YA, and YA we can get from where? Points at I we can say, and at 1, so we can get the point. Similarly, you can find the max. If you have max y, you can get the max y from where? We can get minus infinity, right? Let's take from integer. Integer we have a mean value, you can take that. Minus infinity can assign. So these two things you can get from there, right? Now what you need to do, you need to find for the j, right? So let's go with j should always greater than I, right? We can start I plus 1, and the j should be always less than n, and j plus plus, and here find the y d first, and we'll say the points at a, and this should be 1. You can get the y. Similarly, we have to check for the condition that if y a greater than and equal to the yb, right, and there is another condition was also that if yb is greater than our max y, means we will update a max y as a what? B, right? Very first we'll say okay, just increase the count, right? Increase the count total, and we'll say max y should be yb, yb, right? Have to check, because ya is greater than equal to yb, and yb is greater than y max y, so max y is now yb. Okay, and once these are done, it means we should return the result. Okay, check. Mouse is not working today. Okay, so all the test cases are working. So our code is accepted and it's working fine for us. So let's go back to here. What we have done, very first we have sorted the value based on x-axis should be increasing order, and y-axis should be in the, let me, okay, now you can see. Okay, we formatted it. I forget to format it. Okay, so very first what we'll do, array.sort will do, then we have the points we have, and these points should be sorted in x-axis should be in increasing order and y should be decreasing order. Very first we'll check these 2 points, and we'll check if point a and b, right, means x-axis are equal, right? If it is equal, is means b y1 y minus a yb minus ya we will do, and x, no, x a1. So just say a and b, then you will understand. Okay, then like this means we will sort x axis and y axis, we can say. Then you will get the count as a result. This is our total. So total we will keep increasing when ya is greater than yb, and we are updating if y is greater than max y. We will keep updating result, count plus plus will keep, and we'll update the max y here, and these things will keep doing for all the pairs. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. And the complexity time complexity, it will take O of n square, because we are doing the sorting also, and we are taking the here uh, two loops also. Okay, because of the two loop that we are doing for inside, it will take O of n square. So that's what I have in this video, and let me know in the comment section that you like or not. And please support expert funda, and any suggestion are welcome. Please write your comment. That is very important for us. I am keeping my eyes always on the comments, so I can improve and I can give you the better way to make you understood. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping expert funda, supporting expert funda, and keep watching. If you want to prepare by one-to-one, let me know in the comment section. You can get from the WhatsApp, and you can ping us. So that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.